Well, hello everyone. Hi, this is Etta, and I want to welcome you all to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Now, this is a channel to where we dive into the mysteries of metaphysics, spirituality, also divination, and astrology, so that we can improve our lives, so that we can receive the messages from the ancestor spirits, the universal spirits, the nature spirits, and the elemental spirits. And again, I want to welcome you here. And I just want to give a big shout out to my subscribers. Thank you all for supporting me and hanging in there with me. And just to let you know, you're well loved and appreciated. All right. So I just want to announce that I have made it to 500 subscribers, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all so much. And again, if you're new and if you like this content, please, if you like it, you can hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and also hit the like button if you like it. All right. So I just want to just to let you know that I appreciate you all, and thank you all for helping me to get to that 500 mark. And next I'll be striving for the 1,000 subscribers, in which I will do a giveaway. I haven't decided what I'll be giving away yet, but more likely it might be money. Okay, so just hang in there with me and continue to hit the continue to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. So today we're going to continue our series. I've been doing a series on the zodiacs in the first house, which is the ascendant and the rising sign. And today we're going to be talking about Libra, ascendant and rising in the first house. Now, your ascendant sign is very important. Your ascendant sign is your mask that you wear out to the world. It's how you present yourself to the world, and it's how the world see you. So, the ascendant sign, it rises up from it comes up from the eastern horizon. And at the time of your birth, it's just like a camera. It takes a snapshot at the time when you take your first breath. That's why it's so important to know your birth time when when you're born, because it gives you an accurate natal chart reading. All right, so but my goal is to, because I have that issue myself, because I don't know my birth time, and so that's one of my goals, is to learn rectification, because it's a lot of people don't know their correct birth time, and like I said, that's very important to be able to have a accurate birth chart reading. And therefore you know who you are, you know why you came here, you know what type of issues you might have in life, you know what type of career that's be best for you. It's so much to be found in the natal chart. Okay, but okay, so I'm gonna squash that, but that's gonna be for another video. But we're gonna go ahead and start with Libra, ascending and rising. Okay, now Libra is a beautiful sign. Libra is all about balance. Okay, it's all about equality. But just like anything else, sometimes Libra can get off balance. It's just like yin and yang. Ain't nothing perfect. But the zodiac sign, that's what it represents. It represents balance. Now, Libras are naturally charming and graceful, and very poised. Yeah, when I think about a Libra, I think about Kim Kardashian. When you look at her, how graceful she is and how paused. I know she's a sun Libra. I don't know if she's an ascendant, but I know she's a sun Libra. But she's the first person that comes to mind about how graceful and how poised, and her beauty and her aesthetics, the way her body is made and things of that nature. Now, Libra ascendants, they love to socialize. They love to socialize with others. They find pleasure in being around others as well. Okay, now they just love they love an atmosphere of socialization. They love to throw parties. They love family events. They love to laugh. They just, anything that has to do with fun and good times. Libra, that's the most exciting thing for a Libra ascendant rising person. Okay, now also Libras have a great personality. Okay, and they want, and not only themselves, but they want everybody to be happy. They just like happiness. They want everybody to be happy. And and no matter what may happen or disappoint them, they always have a positive outlook, for the future. No matter what comes their way, they gonna, look at the bright side of it. But at times, they can have an issue with depression, and they can become easily discouraged. So, you have to remember that when you be around a Libra ascendant, they can be, and it can cause them to be downhearted, and depressed. And that can cause the Libra now that's what can cause them to come out of balance. When things like that happen to them, when someone discouraged them, they get, go into depression. So that causes a Libra to become off balance. And but yet it's still a Libra always, is optimistic. Yet it's still, when these things happen to them, they still have a way of looking on the bright side. So, that's the beautiful thing about a Libra. And, they're born with a great deal of fairness, as well. And, they can become easily angered about injustice, people being mistreated, even animals. They just don't like to see people mistreated in, in any type of way. And also, they just like, for everybody and everyone to be treated fair. That's just the way a Libra rising and ascendant is. Now, a Libra ascendant, just think about refinement. And like me, I have Libra. My Venus is in my third house, and in my natal chart, and as far as my natal chart, Libra is my third house, and the third house represents communication, but Libra represents balance. So that lets me know I need to balance out my communication and maybe add a little beauty and grace in there as well. So it depends on where your Venus is in your chart. Okay. And it lets you know a lot about the things that you need to improve on in your life. Okay. Now, Libra ascendants, they're drawn towards artistic and creative ventures. And now sometimes their talent, can go dormant. And they, what I'm saying, they just kind of let it go to waste. So they have to be mindful about that. And sometimes, they may want to take the easy way out, but they have to just be mindful about that. Okay. Now, now it's one thing about Libra ascendants. They don't have to seek the spotlight, because the spotlight is gonna find them. That's just, that's that Venus, that's that beauty, that's that charm and that grace. They don't have to go out looking for nothing or nobody. It's gonna find them. And like I said, that's that Venus, baby. That's that Venus. Venus is their planet ruler, and it's all about beauty, and it's all about grace and refinement and charm. Okay. All right. So like I said, they don't struggle in that department, not one bit. Okay. And let's see now, they now also, Libras like to travel as well, and they like to meet new people. They like to do, start new projects. Libras just never like to be bored. Okay. And that's sometimes they have to be mindful, because sometimes they can go on and not finish what they start. So Libra have to be mindful about that, and just kind of stay on top of things, and have goals set to try to go ahead and finish what they start, because it is known that sometimes they might not follow through. Okay. All right. Now, another difficulty a Libra can have is making up their mind. Sometimes it be hard for them to make up their mind about what they want to do. And sometimes, even when they weigh the situation, they weigh whatever it is that they want to do, is then sometimes they still have a problem with, they hesitate on it. They still sometimes have an issue with with getting things going. Okay. So now it's another thing about a Libra ascendant rising. They don't like to be single. They like to have a partner. They like to have friends. They like to have, like to be married, things of that nature, because and sometimes they may get married several times until they meet the right person. Okay. And also many times Libra ascendants, they'll gain wealth through their partners. If you, well, I can't say that about Kim Kardashian because she already had money before she met Kanye West, but yet it's still, once she divorced Kanye, she still got quite a bit of his money, if not, so she added on to what she had, so that made her even more, more financially abundant, by marrying and divorcing Kanye. Like I said, she already had money, but Kanye added a little bit more to her bank account. Okay, so they when they pretty much marry, they most time go marry somebody with some money. Okay, all right, and it's one thing about Libras. Now, I don't know a whole lot of Libras personally, no more than celebrities. Because I think, yeah, one time I met a young man in a store, and he and I got to talking about zodiac signs. He just came up and started talking to me, and I noticed, I was looking at him. I was like, wow, he got, have some nice facial features. And when he told me he was a Libra, and I kind of went home and researched it, and it said here that they have beautiful facial features, and they're in their bone structure is very symmetrical. They are some beautiful people, and they have a radiant, beautiful smile. Okay, and most time it's for the females. Their bodies are curvy. And sometimes it can be a little rounded, but mostly curvy. That's that Venus. That's that beauty. That's that Venus, y'all. That's that Venus, that goddess planet of Venus. With that beauty. Most females, like I said, I don't know a lot of Libras personally, but yeah, I know Kim Kardashian, but I know she's had a lot of cosmetic surgery as well. But yeah, they said their bodies are really curvy, and some can be a little rounded. Okay, and again, like I said earlier, the planet ruler for Libras, the planet Venus is it rules Libra, is what I'm trying to say. And it's very prominent in the horoscope. Okay, now the influence of Venus, like I said earlier, is beauty, is charm, it's it has a romantic nature, and it has an appreciation for art and music. Okay, and also decoration as well. So many Libras are probably like interior decorators, artists, or something like that, because they really, art is really embedded into their into this sign here. And now everything has a flip side. Okay, so we gonna talk about the flip side of a Libra ascendant rising. Now they can be jealous, they can be a little lazy, and they can be dependent upon others. Okay, all right, so that's why we have to be a little mindful here, because they can be dependent upon others, and they can have a weak will. Okay, so this concludes my video for a Libra ascendant rising, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So the next one is gonna be on Scorpio, which is me. I'm a Scorpio sun and not a Scorpio ascendant and rising, but that's what we're going to talk about next. Scorpio ascendant rising. Okay, all right, well, you all take care, be blessed, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. I will really, really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. You take care, be blessed. Bye bye for now.